And now we have got a follow-up question from Pavni via LinkedIn, which
Mhm.
is, when we speak about cloud and sales, how do these two go hand in hand? And when it comes to job opportunity, what are the prospects? Because the biggest challenge is, which I really appreciate you mentioned, we are a phone call away. But how do we actually identify who to call? We have got so many contacts. So how to network? And please address this question by Pavni Gupta.
Yeah, it's a very lovely question, Pavni, I'm sure you would have picked this question up because of the first statement. And it's an on demand and on the internet availability. So you actually don't need somebody to sell it to you. You already know. And I've been recently reading a book by the founder of Netflix, and he says today that most consumers are much more aware of things before they actually get on to buying something, because there's so much information available on the internet. So, but yes, sales is always required because you know too much knowledge is also dangerous. Sometimes you read too much and you're not able to understand or not able to identify the right infrastructure or the right service for your business. So that's where cloud consultant, a cloud sales consultant, or a pre-sales consultant for cloud technologies can sit down with your IT team, can sit down with the business people and understand what their businesses and what services are relevant to their business. Now, there's also one great thing which I saw over the last 3-4 years is peer pressure within a lot of IT people, because this IT world or the CIO CXO world is a very small world. I mean, they all know each other, they all are in each other's address books, they all speak to each other, they meet at conferences like CIO.com, or they meet at C2, etc. So they know each other. And in these cocktail and dinner meetings, they always like, oh, I have invested on XYZ service from XYZ Club. So it becomes peer pressure that why haven't I done something like that for my business? So that is where you need cloud sales consultants to actually sit with such people and explain to them the offering service options available, and get their business aligned to that. Because there have been multiple instances where people have gone to the cloud thinking that one headache is gone, which means I don't have to manage the infrastructure. Second headache is the biggest thing which every sales guy pushes, though I'm a sales guy, but every sales guy pushes that it is cheaper to go on the cloud. But there have been instances where people have realized after a 2 year or a 3 year period, the cost which they spend on the cloud is actually 3 or 4 times more than what they were invested in just having their own infrastructure in-house itself. So that's where you need sales consultants who will sit across the table and define the ROI, the return on investment document, and the TCO, which is the total cost ownership for investing on such a project. So that is the need of a sales guy, and I always like to say this to many. All of us are born salespeople, right? You just refine it as you go along. And for me, luckily, uh, I wanted to be in IT, and I wanted to be in IT sales. So you keep refining and year on year, and as you meet experience. I mean, what better experience can you get? You are meeting new people every day. You're having different customer scenarios or different business scenarios, and you use your intelligence and your inherent knowledge to build solutions for the customer. Because end of the day, sales is also a consultant. It's just not selling and running away. You need to work with that customer or that person and build a relationship for the future. And when it comes to job opportunities, yes, I understand. I mean, sales is such a demanding field, all right? And you have to be smart, or at least you need to have good communication and backed up by good knowledge. I mean, yes, you would have people who are good communicators but are not giving relevant facts. So you need to have good knowledge and relevant facts when you make a conversation with a potential end customer or an end consumer. And there are opportunities everywhere. Every major IT service provider or a software company or even come on, I mean, even if you go to a Chroma, there are sales guys over there as well. And if you see when you walk into the store, you will understand who is a good sales guy. There are some guys who just push the product on you, and there are some guys who will take you through a story, that XYZ product helps you for, proper sound quality or proper, a proper picture vision. So sales is a day-to-day job. It's inherent, and you need to develop. I mean, the more experiences you have, sales cannot be taught in class or in a classroom or an MBA. It has to be learned on your own 2 feet, and when you experience it face to face with somebody on the other side.